Hello, chat room. Hello, Ozzy. What's up? Yes, it is. Well, it's not quite daily. I'll be taking Fridays off and like the weekends still, but I'm thinking 4 days a week is a solid way to start. Solid way to start my streamer career. Well, okay. I'm not gonna say too much. I don't want to jinx it. I do have a job interview next week. At a game studio. Which is like unbelievably exciting. Oh my god. If that works out, holy fuck, it will solve every problem I have. The mostly daily stream, yeah. What's up? Okay, guys, I'll let y'all trickle in as I eat my slop. It is very warm outside, and also, I'm hungry, sweaty, gotta drink my water, you know what it is. This is, Icelandic yogurt with, like, sort of flavor powder. Like chocolate fudge brownie flavor powder. Because I'm a fucking baby and I can't eat it, like, raw. And some cereal. Okay, I'm gonna... See, it's fun. It's nice that I can get sort of a hit of, like, chocolate without the calories and the sugar associated with it. It's been one of my comfort meals, and I can finally eat it again, you know, after the fucking antibiotics shit. So, Nando's, what's up, man? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was like freaking out low key because it was like a whole thing. It was like a whole LinkedIn, saw it a little too late, responded a little too late, then they didn't respond to me. I was like really worried that they would ghost me or whatever, but no, we made the appointment, so yeah. God, holy shit, dude. Okay, I'll dig in a little bit and I'll watch the chat as I eat, but I'll turn the mic off. Just let me know. What have y'all been playing? How have y'all been? How you doing? How's your day been? What's the situation? Oh, wait. So, okay. For my Americans, I've been following the Michigan primary. The Democratic primary. Obviously, we want Abdul El-Sayed to win. Of course. Oh. What? Huh? Why does that not work? Okay. There you go. Yeah, it's not decided yet. I was like following it a little bit. I thought maybe by now it would be the results would be out, but yeah. Raid Nate, what's up? Been doing pretty good trying 160 Violent Storm on hardest dips and just started Skies of Arcadia. That's a lineup, dude. Hell yeah. So for those who don't know, I mean, Al-Sayed, he's a doctor, has a medical background, and Medicare for all is like one of his big things. And he's going up against Haley Stevens. And she's quite the character.
I will continue to fight for the people of Israel. I will continue to fight for Israel's existence. Israel comes to me in my dreams. I see Israel's future, and I know that Israel will continue to exist for the Jewish people.
I love that it's like 3 people clapping at the end. That's like very reflective of the pro-Israel like rallies in here in Cologne, Germany as well. It's always like you have a big ass like pro-Palestine like demonstration, and there's like 3 people with a Star of David. Yes, her accent, dude. That's like that's the whole thing. Everybody's saying she's LARPing as a Michigander. It's so funny. It's so fucking funny. I think the poll's closed today. I've been playing a ton of Neon Inferno, but now that I got a couple 1CCs done, I'm satisfied. I've been playing Carrot Blaster. Nice. I need to get back to Neon Inferno. Sadistic, I'm blocking you. Nice. Yeah. Just the phrase, Israel comes to me in my dreams. That's been living rent-free in my head, dude. Oh my goodness. It's so good. Oh, so good. Oh. Am I fucking stupid? Yeah, bro, I was checking track APAC today. It is sort of, bro. I mean, let's look at the shit, right? So APAC, for those who don't know, it's basically a Israel lobby. And, it's tracking who's paid, this website tracks who's paid off by Israel. And it's like basically everybody. If you look at potential presidential candidates for 2028, obviously Kamala Harris, like, bruh. Dude, I can't believe we ever pretended that this woman was like an acceptable choice, you know? Goddamn. What a fucking ghoul. It's literally Rokana and AOC. That's the lineup. And like they both have their flaws, yeah. So I do think with AOC, like there's a lot of fair criticisms that people have toward her. I do feel like people there's sort of a left like bubble where, you know, they're calling her AOCIA and just constantly shitting on her, right? I feel like it's a little much. I still think she's a very viable choice, so we'll see. I don't know. So with regards to FPS games, I recently got commissioned to play End of Starchild, which is like a Doom WOD, like a Doom total conversion, by my wonderful friend Luna. She wanted me to check it out, so I'll probably do that next week. The thing is, I downloaded it on Windows earlier today, and it said there's a virus in the fucking zip file. I don't know. Shout out to Wes Moore, my governor. He was in Peter Thiel's weird. Oh my god, bro. So other than that, you know, what was I doing today? For my German podcast, I was working on our Pragmata review. It's coming out on Friday. Obviously, if you want to know my opinion on Pragmata, you know, you can go to my YouTube channel and check out my show, Backlog Battle, which is a show where I review all the games that are cleared off my backlog in a given month. And I covered Pragmata in this one, I think, yeah. your YouTube member, Ko-fi member, or Twitch subscriber, you can access the show. It's really cool. I'll say the discussion about that article from Jake yesterday that I was talking about, kept going for a while. I'll at some point I'll have to pick this all up. This is a lot to read. I'm not super caught up. I'll say also another personal update. New PB. New PB. Guys, new PB. My previous PB was 567, which is, you know. But yeah, new PB, dude. And I got like, so I was playing a couple runs today, right? And I got one run that was like 551, and then the next one after that was 610, right? If you can get past 500 is the point where it turns like 20G on, like the highest gravity basically. And where the game gets like really intense, right? And where the music changes and all that. So if you can get to 500 consistently, that's kind of the mark that you're like getting a lot better. And the fact I did 2 500 plus runs back to back is a really good sign. Like I was kind of, I plateaued really hard for a while, and I was kind of getting worried. Oh my god, this feels impossible. This feels insurmountable. But like, we're getting there. We're getting there. Man, what's up, Strawberry Sunday? So yeah. By the way, this is my new CRT. New CRT in the building. It's very nice. 14 inches. It's Grandmaster 1. So Grandmaster 1, you can play on the Mister. On the Mister FPGA. And I thought, okay, you know what? TGM2 is not on Mister. And while that's the case, I will just grind TGM1, right? I will try to get through TGM1. And then surely, eventually, TGM2 will come to Mister, and then I can do it that way as well. The crazy thing is, there was like no development on TGM2 when I had this idea, right? For Mister. And then like a couple weeks after I started my grind, it was announced that yes, it's in the works. Right, Nate, I have so I use the Varmio Kasai joystick. And one of the main reason I got this one is because it has a really nice latch in the back. Like this here, right? The stick itself just opens up with a little latch. Like you don't need any tools, you can just like pop it up, pop it off, and then you can access the stick. And the standard Sanwa gate that's in there, you can like take it and then rotate the centerpiece, and then you have a diamond-shaped gate. And then it basically turns your stick into a 4-way stick. And that's how I play Tetris. So that feature is the main reason I got the stick, because I didn't want to get an arcade stick and then mod it to just be 4-way just for Tetris, because that seems a little excessive. I wanted a stick where I can very easily change the gate. So yeah. So the way I do it now is like I just leave this when I play Tetris, and then I take it out completely, and then I put an 8-way octogate in there. For like other games, because I like octogate. Yeah, I do recommend this for Tetris. I do recommend this. Now, I mean, a lot of people, they just use keyboard now, which I mean, objectively is probably superior, right? But stick just feels so natural to me, so. Yeah, this is a wonderful stick. I really recommend this one. This is really, really good. Also has the cool button layout, yeah. With the extra buttons here. So that's why with Marvel took on Switch handled unbothered. Okay, fire. I did get a really good score on Switch as well. I think yeah, I got pretty good scores on Switch like randomly. I don't know what happened. Anyway. See, with Marvel Tokon, I understand why the button layout is like kind of problematic for arcade stick boomers. I get it. Because if you're limited to just these buttons, like, okay, where the fuck do you put tag? Like, that's the only... This one here is, like, the only button left, really, for tag, right? If you think about it. But that doesn't feel exactly great. I can just put it here. Yeah. So... But honestly, I'm wondering if, like, pad is just a move for Tokon. The controls, they do make a lot of sense on pad. Okay, I'll disgustingly lick the inside of the bowl real quick. Wait. Nom nom. We were having a whole politics discussion earlier, right? I feel like here in Germany, we're still... See, right now we're at that stage where, Actually, I don't know. I was gonna say, like, we don't have the full, like, left swing yet, I feel like. I feel like our full swing into fascism, that's still coming. And then we're gonna bounce back. Just like in America. But it's weird because, like, the last election cycle, we did elect, like, a much more conservative government than the previous one. So, I don't know. I'm very worried, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I was thinking, like, bruh, maybe Germany is not it long term. Maybe I should move. My top candidate is, like, Ireland. Because number one, they're woke. Number two, Dublin is a nice big city, you know, it's metropolis. I'm not gonna feel, like, left out in the cold. I need to be in a big city. Like, I can't live in the countryside. It's just not happening. Drag, what's up? But then also, Ireland's still in the European Union. And, it's not too far away. Is it getting dark woke vibes? I am kind of dark woke. I am from Israel and this is my painting. No. Honestly, if y'all live at in the countryside and y'all talking about how nice it is, it's cope. Sounds like cope to me. Y'all just don't know what you're missing. Y'all just don't know what you're missing out on. I'm the little kitty from the big city, okay? I've always been a big city boy. I don't know. Japanese countryside like a real shut. Okay, y'all. Oh yeah, Manus, what's up? That's what I always hear. That cost of living in Dublin is like very, very bad. That's why I just need to be successful as a streamer. Yeah. I need to blow up. I need to make my first million, and then it's like, okay, whatever. I could live where I want. That's the plan, baby. Can you tell I'm confident / delusional? Come to Asia. We got so much variety. Oh, where are you at in Asia? I got Asian viewers. That's crazy, dude. No fucking way. See, I feel like definitely I've optimized my times, my stream times around America and Europe. Because I'm like, ain't nobody watching me like in Africa, right? It's so hard, dude. Like, God, I wish it was easier to find a good stream time here. If I could stream like in the afternoon, like early afternoon, it'd be so fire. But it's just for my American audience, it just does not work. And my audience is like pretty evenly split between like European and American. Yeah. You could live in a paper box in Munich for like 5K. Fire. Comparatively little rent controls with the rest of it. Okay. So true. Okay, y'all. The program for today is I'll do a little review of Dispatch because I did finish it like a couple weeks ago, and I feel like that would do well on YouTube. And then I'll show y'all. Hang on. We'll do this. We'll do the beat 'em up to character action spectrum. Go live with Matthew and Sosa. So fucking fire. Yeah, this is obviously like a topic of conversation that came up yesterday, and it very much compelled me. I was like, you know what? Okay, we need to explore this further. We need to explore the nuances here. So we'll do that, and then we'll play LURRUNA, which is the latest game from... I always forget how to say their name. But the same developer made Disaster Arms last year. Who's a bigger hater of the game? You or your girlfriend? Ooh, probably me. But like we both had the same critiques, kind of, for the most part. So LURRUNA, if you're not familiar with the game, I got a review key. Thank you so much to the developer. And I feel like I should, you know, do my due diligence on that. Blur, what's up, man? Slight tangent. Have you tried TGM2 and the new Mr. Psycho core yet? It plays pretty well. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, Setnero, what's up, man? I've not tried it yet. I was very tempted to try it. It seems like it's already in a place where you can definitely play it. But I had enough other sort of shit on my plate. I was like, okay, maybe I'll save it for later when it's like fully done. See, if I get the TGM1 clear before it's done, then I'll just do it. But I got my hands full with TGM1 right now, so. Yeah, guys. Okay. Let's get into the Dispatch review. I'm gonna turn on the recording. Hello, YouTube. Say hello, YouTube, in the chat if you want to be in the video. Dispatch. I played it recently. Played through it recently, finally. Hallelujah. Oh, Southern was very strange. I have a Discord, and you can... I have a system where you can, like, get pinged in the Discord when I stream. I think that's, for a lot of people, that's, like, the easiest way to do it. But I'm very flattered that you have notifications on. That's very sweet of you. This is the Discord. Wait, let me do it on YouTube. Let me restart the special thing. I got kind of distracted. I have finally played through Dispatch, presumably the first season of Dispatch. Obviously, a new cinematic adventure game from a number of Telltale alumni in their classic style. Which, you know, in this case means, okay, it's a branching narrative cinematic game with actually very selective player input. At this point in, you know, in their game design style, they have completely cut out like walking and sort of exploratory type of gameplay. See, I kind of tapped out of Telltale back with The Walking Dead Season 2. That was the last one that I played, and it was kind of a fever pitch of a lot of the issues that I had. I played on YouTube. A fever pitch of a lot of the issues that I had with this style of game. I'll get into that in a second, but I'm told that really, like on a real quality level, the games just got much, much worse over time. I say you know, there's stuff I like about these games. I quite like the style and the vibe of a game like The Wolf Among Us. And I'll say, with this game, I was also intrigued by the setting, the premise, the vibe of it. It seemed to be going for this, like, on the one hand, like, hyper-violent superhero story that's been kind of on vogue recently, you know, with stuff like Invincible or The Boys. It's very much in that space. But then you have these, like, dry characters, office comedy kind of style. With Aaron Paul in the lead role. I think Aaron Paul, after Breaking Bad, I think it kind of turned out, okay, he just makes the most sense in animation, kind of. I mean, I love his performance as Jesse. But I feel like there seems to be a consensus that he never quite had the juice again after that, and I think he fits this role pretty well. However, I mean, there's the streamer Stormfall, and she made this video a while back where she was like saying, yeah, this guy is like the most he just like me for real type of guy of all time. Where, like, yeah, he has a couple issues, he has a couple problems, but really he's like level-headed, you know, gets all the chicks. Everybody loves him, everybody is always like, you know, following his advice, following his lead. Perfect leader, whatever. But yeah, if you're not familiar with this style of game, obviously, you know, you watch the dialogue, you have certain moments where you get to pick the character's response. And then on top of that, they flesh out the action scenes with like little QTEs. There's also like a hacking minigame. I'm not gonna lie, this sort of shit. Let me see if we can find the hacking game. Oh, this guy. Oh, in this playthrough, they cut out all the gameplay. That's very telling. I guess to back up a little bit. One of the things about Dispatch is that, okay, you are a dispatcher. I did finish Mina, yes. What's up, Chili? I liked it. You work as a dispatcher. You basically take a team of superheroes, former supervillains, under your wing. And you have this map system where, you know, situations pop up one by one. Could be like a crime in progress, could be some other accident or something that people need help with. And you basically make decisions about which heroes to send where based on the information that you're getting. And usually the way it kind of works is like, okay, the situation description will have like little adjectives that clue you into which types of heroes would be useful in that scenario. And it's both a challenge of, okay, like, perceiving that correctly, but then also distributing your heroes in a way that allows you to tackle basically anything that comes in. Because if you misdistribute your guys, it is very likely that shit will just slip through the cracks. And the timer will run out and stuff. Okay, this is the hacking minigame I was talking about, right? So I want to say, just right off the bat, I think with the dispatch game, you can kind of derive merit from it. You can see why it's important, because we'll get into it. However, shit like the QTEs and shit like this hacking stuff is just so... It is sort of gameplay that purely exists to very loosely convey what is happening in the story, right? Like, okay, our guy, Robert Robertson, that's the main character's name, by the way. He has to assist the hero somehow, right? And from his little desk, what's the only way to do that? Well, hacking, right? He can hack this stuff. Like, this shit would not be interesting or compelling or worthwhile in any other scenario, right? And I'm like, does that... I want to do a video on that at some point, on that whole idea. But for now, my conclusion is just, oh my god, just this completely vapid shit. I feel like we need to be much harder on... I don't understand why we just shrug our shoulders at this type of gameplay, which is like a complete waste of time. And again, to me, it's like artistically just so weak, you know? It's artistically weak. Like, yes, it's easy to get through. It's not that big of a deal. But it shows me that the developers have very poor artistic instincts, you know? That, like, they can't think of a better way to allow you to interact with the story than this, you know? And same shit with the QTEs. Now, the dispatch bullshit, it has a little more merit, right? Again, there's sort of a intuition type of thing that's like kind of satisfying, but then at the same time, it's very obvious that at certain points in the story, you are scripted to either fail or win, right? Where you can just tell, okay, now the game is way easier than it usually is, or it's way harder than it usually is. So that they can steer the story in a certain direction, right? It's not always the case. And actually, toward the end in the final episode, you can actually have drastically different outcomes, depending on how you do in the game, which I think that's cool. By the way, what's my category on Switch? I need to check later. But I think, you know, if I think about it as a game for a game's sake, obviously, the fact that it is so opaque and that you can't quite tell how much of your performance is due to like things outside of your control, it's not really a satisfying prospect. There's also a whole like leveling system, which I didn't really take much issue with. Basically, the way it works is like, okay, you have to make decisions about which stats you want to improve your characters in. And as you might have seen in this example, like your hero's stats dictate the performance in the respective situation, right? And I clocked a little too late that, oh, you really only wanna level up 2 stats max per character, right? And really min-max that shit. Because there's just not enough game to like grind them up, whatever. And it's also prudent to somewhat evenly distribute them. Now, it does seem like, okay, some skills, some stats seem much more useful than others. Like they get much more use more frequently, like speed, for example. And that's kind of the trap that I fell into. I think it is more logical to distribute evenly. So I think the big point of this is, yeah, it gives the characters a chance to banter, right? And to have the banter be a little dynamic. So depending on where the character goes and how they do like a little different line. But honestly, it was not as dynamic as it was sold to me. I had people tell me, yeah, like, yeah, some of the funniest parts of the game were like here. And honestly, I could not agree with that. The lines repeat so fucking much. And it's really, like, the patterns that they follow are really simple. Sometimes there are situations where, okay, if you send 2 different heroes to the same location, they will have a unique dialogue, right? And it's like, cool. But that doesn't really carry the entire game, right? And generally throughout this whole thing, personally, my sense was like, God damn it, I just want to get back to the story, right? I just want to get back to the fucking story. Which, not a good sign, right? Honestly, the funniest thing that happens in this dispatch game is, especially with a character like Sonar, who's like just the absolute fucking dork, voiced by Moist Critical, by the way. Like, let's say you send him to a location, he will do the thing, and then he will, like, you see his icon just walk away, right? And you don't get a reaction from it at all, right? And then later you can click on the thing to see how he did, and it turns out, yeah, he fucked up the mission, right? And I'm like, there's something very inherently funny about that. I don't know if that was, like, planned by the devs in that way, for me to perceive it that way, but the idea that they go in, they walk out with no response, no comment, no nothing, and then you realize, yeah, they fucked it up. That made me laugh a couple times. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Punch Up was voiced by Jacksepticeye because Ireland. Yulia, my girlfriend, Jacksepticeye is like one of her favorite YouTubers. And she was like, his voice sounds kind of familiar. What's going on there? So I'm a little mixed on the fact that like so much of the cast is fucking YouTubers. Like you got the job because of connections and not because you're the best fit for the role, you know? It's and like clearly there is a bit like, I mean, you have the major characters, Robert, Invisigal, Blonde Blazer, you know, who are all voiced by full-time actors, right? And there is a talent gap, clearly, you know, between them and the rest of the cast. But still, you know, I thought it was likable, I thought it was cool, blah, 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 whatever. I think, you know, I wasn't really fucking with the game, and the story was, like, not blowing my socks off. But, like, it was cool, it was entertaining, it was fun. I liked that the game had a little bit of edge to it, you know? Like they're not afraid of showing a little skin. Of getting a little violent as well. The banter was pretty fun in terms of its writing and didn't feel like stilted or awkward or whatever. All that's cool. And I think the story does raise some interesting questions about Invisigal when Vision last enters the room. Miles Morales when he meets Kilometer Immorales. Anyway, there's some real thematic substance as well, where, okay, Robert, he's the latest in a line of heroes, and he sort of has this, like, this passed down kind of sense of responsibility that he needs to adhere to, right? But then also questioning, okay, why am I doing this? What am I deriving out of this? And can people change? You know, obviously the main cast, they're all former villains, right? And you're trying to reform them, and just seeing them kind of develop, like, I think all that's cool, right? Now, the thing I really want to talk about is the final episode. And this is big spoilers, so for as long as I'm on this screen, I will be talking spoilers. You know, for those in the chat, if you don't want the spoilers, you should like just mute me, and not look at the screen super closely. You'll know when I'm done if I do this, if I go back to the big cam. Okay, so that's your warning. You can mute me now if you really don't want to hear the spoilers. Anyway, final episode, right? It's a fucking censor bar. This is so fire. So the setup is this. They have this MacGuffin called the... I forget what it was called. Is there anybody in chat who remembers what the thing is called? What is the device called they're looking for? Miles Morales when he meets Miles FQ. Oh my god. What the fuck was the thing called again? Hang on. Dispatch, energy source. Oh, I did. The Astral Pulse. Okay. So, basically, a big MacGuffin in the story is this thing called the Astral Pulse. It's the thing that powers Robert's suit. Obviously, his suit gets busted at the start of the game, and that's why he becomes a dispatcher, because he can't work as a superhero anymore. And the thing that they're missing to complete the suit, to rebuild it, is this Astral Pulse. And they learn that it's in this sort of Bay Area... well, not Bay Area, but you know, they're in LA. But this like harbor facility, this warehouse, and it looks very dangerous. It doesn't look like a good idea to go in there. And I'm not exactly sure how it branches depending on your choices, but I think in most situations it will turn out that, okay, they decide not to go the same night. They decide not to go for the Astral Pulse, not to attack this warehouse because it's just not safe. They're going to reconvene and make a plan later in the morning. That's the idea. So, Invisigal, who at this point in the story, she's really lacking confidence. She's kind of on the back foot. She's disappointed the team a couple times. Clearly, she kind of wants to prove herself a little bit. And so she decides to go rogue and steal the Astral Pulse on her own, right? And to get it back for Robert. And she gets herself in major trouble. And it's clear that she's going to die if nobody helps her. So that's the situation. Obviously, Robert is monitoring it from home, and he can't do anything. He's like, fuck. What am I gonna do? No. So maybe I should just show the cutscene, because like this moment was fucking epic. This moment was like the first time where I really like locked the fuck in, and where I was like majorly fucking with the story. Where they really got me on an emotional level.
Keep up. Vizzy, hey! Vizzy, you gotta fight! Please! Vizzy, hey, listen to me. You get up. Get up! Keep up. No!
I'm getting chills. Oh my god, I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. Holy fuck. Okay. Context. So, the person we saw earlier, the older dude, his name is Chase, and he used to be a hero called Trackstar. Basically a speed hero, sort of like the Flash, right? And, you know, he was the GOAT, everybody loved him, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he's the GOAT, he's the GOAT. The thing is, he's not actually old. It turns out, at the start of the game, you basically learn, okay, Robert and Chase, they had this relationship for a while, but then they kind of lost touch. And they meet again in the superhero headquarters, and Robert is surprised, like, hey, how the fuck did you age so much in the time since we last saw each other? Like, that doesn't really add up. Basically, it's revealed that every time he used his powers, he was putting his body through intensely accelerated aging, right? And it was to the point that, like, yeah, okay, he can't work as a superhero anymore, right? He's just... His body's too frail, and it's sort of hanging over the story constantly that, like, oh my god, if he uses his ability, like, one more time, he's going to die, right? And that's really what they're baiting you with here, right? That, okay, to save Invisigal, he goes in, I was just getting chills just like thinking about it. Holy fuck. Like they really got me there. And in general, Trackstar, Chase, my favorite character in the game. He was like the most likable character to me. So seeing this happen was intense. Was pretty fucking crazy. And this is the penultimate episode, right? The second to last episode of the game. And unfortunately, it turns out they completely dismantle everything they'd set up in the final episode. The finale is horrendously bad. Is so bad. Oh my god. I mean, number one, right? I think they should have killed him. I think they should have killed Chase here, right? To really hammer home the consequences. Because guess what? At the start of the episode, he's not dead, right? I'm like, okay, well, he's in the coma. That's still pretty bad, right? That's still... I was, like, not ready to write the story off at that point. I was like, you know what? That's not my preferred outcome. It would have been pretty cruel for him to die here, right? So I kind of get it, but, like, let's see where this goes, right? Now, over the course of this episode, the headquarters get attacked. There's one more epic final battle, blah, blah. I don't really have much issues with that. Obviously, Invisigal really... Like her whole ability to support and her motivations and all that really comes into question. Yeah, Sasha, that's exactly it. So I forgot to mention this, like, him and Invisigal, Trackstar and Invisigal, they did not like each other. So the fact he would sacrifice himself for her, it really revealed the depth to his, like, character, you know, that I thought was very nice. So I was on board up until then. And basically, everything bad in the story is put in motion by this guy, Shroud, who wants to astropult because whatever, right? Because he's a bad guy, he wants to kill the whole world, who cares? Okay. A couple things happen. Number one, they clash, and Shroud is just completely owning the shit out of them, right? He's... like, clearly he has this element of, like, foresight that they just can't keep up with. He's just completely fucking mogging them. It's crazy, right? And there's basically no path forward. There's no way out. The situation seems hopeless. And I mean, obviously, as a viewer, you'll like, okay, you know, I know at some point something has to happen. There has to be some kind of twist, right? What I'm hoping for, of course, is like something that feels earned, where it feels like, okay, they outsmarted him or something, or they turned something on its head in a way that wraps up thematically nicely, blah, blah, blah. The thing that happens is that it turns out Blonde Blazer, dude, she's like here at that. It doesn't make time scale wise. It doesn't even make sense. So she's like one of the major heroes, right? We don't really know how her powers kind of work, right? So it turns out Blazer gives her suit to Chase. And we learn, number one, okay, the suit is what gives Blazer... biggest Swiss cheese brunette. The suit is what gave Blazer her powers in the first place. I don't have an issue with that either. I mean, her putting the suit on Chase, again, if you like... mechanically, sure, that works, right? I see like that logically it makes sense that like you can do that and that and that Blazer would do that in that moment, right? I don't have an issue with that necessarily, but like as a story, as an emotional arc, it feels like a complete fucking cop-out. Cause like now Chase is back better than ever. And there's like really no reason not to just let him keep the suit, you know? I don't know, just to me, the consequence of Chase, like, doing this big sacrifice, in that moment, it just felt completely flat, right? Like, all emotion that I had in the moment was, I was like, bruh, like, what the fuck was the point, right? What the fuck was the point about me worrying about this character, you know? If you can fix it so easily out of nowhere, right? And she even, I mean, Blazer says at the end, yeah, you know, I gotta let Chase keep the suit so he can move around, but we have to figure out a long-term solution, right? So, like, clearly their goal is not to kill him, right? And I'm like, again, I don't know, dude. Like, the fact that the sacrifice still kind of is there, if you think about it. Like, it's still revealing that, there was more to Chase than you kind of assumed at the start, and more to Invisigal as well. I get that, but overall it doesn't really land for me. But then the craziest thing is that from this point onward, for no discernible reason, suddenly they're just fucking mogging Shroud, and he's getting completely fucking embarrassed. And it's like, why that one hit out of nowhere from Chase, which again, it's like, okay, fucking Shroud, he was foreseeing everything perfectly beforehand, but he didn't see that coming, and now he doesn't see anything coming anymore, apparently, right? Again, it's not that they outsmarted him, it's not that they turned a thing on its head, it's just they had a fucking Deus Ex Machina bullshit power-up out of nowhere that upended the whole situation. Then, fucking, my friends are my power, blah, blah, blah. We mog him, whatever, who cares? So, they put Shroud in the corner. Oh, see, there you go. So, it's clear that, okay, they got Shroud cornered. He's gonna be in trouble, it's gonna be fine. But guess what? Randomly, he manages to grab Robert's dog. And then threatens the dog, right? And holds him hostage. And he's like, hey, if you don't give me the Astral Pulse, your dog is fucking dead, right? And I'm like, ignoring just how fucking stupid and random this is, right? How fucking dumb it is that the dog just happens to be there, right? Like, why is the dog just on the roof? How does that make any sense? It's just so goofy and silly. And again, I don't want to be like fucking cinema sins, plot hole, plot hole, plot hole. I'm just saying, at the climax of the story, I think things should be watertight, right? I think when the stakes are high, things should feel earned. This does not feel earned. It does not feel like, oh my god, Shroud is so clever. He pulled one last ace out of his sleeve. It's like, no, just these random things just happen to concur in that moment, and that's it, right? Now, that aside, I'm gonna sound very cruel. But I'm sorry. Would I doom humanity for a dog? I know you love this dog, and I know it's like this dog is a living creature with like feelings and emotions and like loved ones and all that. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. I'm saying, would you doom all of humanity, including this dog, to save his life for a brief moment? Egotistical Vegeta succumbing to baiting Selva-Smart on this. Oh, yeah. I don't know, dude. It's very silly. It is a cute dog, but it's very silly. Like, I'm sorry, if I been in this situation, I would say fuck the dog. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that's cruel, but like, again, to me, it just doesn't feel realistic, you know? It doesn't feel like a thing that a real fucking human would do, you know? Yeah, and see, Rossi, you're saying about killing Shroud, right? So, you give him the Astral Pulse, you have no other choice, right? You can try to trick him, but your only choice is to really do the exchange. Oh my god. This is California, you know? That is very prudent. So watch what happens, right? Shroud inserts the astral pulse. And he's like, oh my god, I'm so powerful. Now I see everything. Holy shit. He literally says, I see everything, right? His foresight is like dramatically enhanced. That's the whole point. That's the whole fucking point, right? So, let me just turn on the audio, I guess.
You feel that, you fucking fucks? I told you. I fucking told you, Clouds. Oh, you feel the power? Oh, I see it now. I can see it all. It's all there. Every permutation. Every outcome.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, come on.
I see it. It's suddenly so clear. If I let you live, my odds of survival decrease exponentially. Sorry, kid. Just in time. Be a dear and help me.
Every outcome except this one, apparently. Ha! Like, okay, you could argue, oh, yeah, this is actually comedic irony, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's the whole point. Fuck you. Like, okay, I don't care. I feel like if mechanically in the story you're saying, hey, I see everything, blah, 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 just randomly deciding, actually, it doesn't fucking matter. Why should I care about anything? Why should I give a shit about anything that happens if you can just randomly change the rules at a dime, you know? I hate that. I hate that. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. So, all of that considered, I don't know, dude. Like, Shroud especially, he felt like a villain that had some potential, you know? The first introduction of him, I thought was, like, really cool. And just for it all to unravel in such a fucking wet fart, god damn it, dude. I don't know. I was not into that. And I think maybe the conclusion I kind of want to wrap this up with is I think, yeah, this is like another classic kind of Telltale game. And I can't help but, again, feel their games would just be better as TV shows. Like, all the interactivity is actively taking away from the story. All the attempts at interactivity, you can just tell. You can just tell they have to make so many fucking compromises, you know, to account for it. And they have to make the story like really predictable in a couple ways. And obviously the big meme is like diamond-shaped dialogue, right? It branches, but then it comes together. If you know things have to come together, you know where the story's gonna go. And I feel like that's just so ungratifying as experience. To me, it's very clear they would just have much more writing freedom if they didn't have to write it as a game, right? If it were just a TV show. So it's beyond just, okay, does this game use the medium well? It's, no, the fact that it's a video game is like actively taking away from it. Yeah. I don't know. I think with all that said, right? Like this final episode really tanked my opinion of the game. I was like I think like a 5 out of 10 at the end. However, if they do a season 2, I sort of feel obligated to play it. I do kind of want to know what happens, right, and where they take it. So, yeah, I'm a shut ass loser. That was my Dispatch review. Thank you all for watching. I guess I'm curious, chat, how y'all feel about that. Do we have sort of Dispatch experts, Dispatch players in the chat who have some opinions on that? I didn't mind the dog thing and Chase the Survival too much because to me it seemed like the story itself never took itself serious to that extent, and I think it's reflected in the writing. A lot of serious dramatic moments are undermined by funny quips. A lot of the more tense choices, like telling Flambe that you are Mecha Man, aren't followed through in a committed manner and played out. See, I don't like that. I feel like clearly there are serious moments, right? Clearly there are moments that are meant to be taken seriously, right? So to me, that it's like always self-deprecating in the end, and it doesn't follow through. It like randomly chooses when to follow through and when not to, you know? I don't know, man. I don't like that. They totally established that the story was more meant to be lighthearted and more... I don't know. I feel like you can do that without making it literally so random and stupid, yeah? It's just, for me, motivation in a story is really important. You know, that things feel properly motivated. It's a little marvelly. It's a little marvelly. It's not crazy marvelly. But I see what you're saying. Anyway, okay, I think that's the dispatch review. Okay, guys, we're done with dispatch. Sorry if that went on for too long, if that wasn't interesting or whatever. I hope you liked it. This should do well on YouTube. Okay. It's 10 p.m. We've been live for an hour. We're pretty good on time, I think. So let's get into... We're gonna get into the beat 'em up versus character action spectrum thing. I just tune in, do it all over again. Okay. Hello YouTube, say hello YouTube in the chat if you want to be in the video. So, we recently discussed the character action genre, conceptually, spiritually. What is it? How is it defined? Do we still like it? Is it still cool, right? And one question that kind of came up in this, again, this idea of like defining it, setting boundaries, setting sort of, I call it like wagon tracks, right? There was sort of this natural question of, okay, if you have a game where you use melee attacks to fight an enemy, at what point is a character action and at what point is a beat 'em up? At what point is it more prudent to call it one or the other? And I figured, you know what? Well, let's explore that. I made this very scientific and complicated chart where we're just gonna rank some games. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I hope it's interesting content. Maybe a hot take. 70% of the distance from beat 'em up to character action is due to the third dimension. Honestly, not a bad take. I kind of see what you're saying. Because, like, I think one thing we kind of discovered is that with character action, a defining feature is that you have more room in the sandbox than necessarily is, like, strictly efficient, right? There's room for you to diverge a little bit from this pure efficiency play. So there has to be like a set of mechanics available to a point for you to be able to do that. And then being able to move around 3D, it does facilitate that as well. Do we throw you games when we discuss them, or do you have games already around? Honestly, you can throw me some games. I think that'd be great, actually, if you did that. But I may also... search for my own. I mean, one I was like immediately thinking of was let me see, boom, DMC4. I mean, okay, I put DMC5 as sort of the North Star for character action, because I think it is like the quintessential, okay, insanely huge fucking sandbox and toolbox. And the game is like designed so much around your convenience that like the enemies barely fucking matter. You know, it's like the most you can make a game about hitting a sandbox before it's literally. It's the most you can turn a game about. It's the most that you can make your game about hitting a sandbag without it literally being a sandbag. You know, while still being sort of enemies with like behavior. Now, I think DMC4, you could say it's mechanically even like richer than 5, like even sandboxier, but it has a little more enemy opposition, so I'm kind of inclined to put it like here. But still very far up there, right? Yeah, the extra functionality necessitates things extraneous to the beat'em up experience, like character expression mainly through animations, hence the genre name character action. Astral Chain will be an interesting one, especially once you beat the game and get to common rooms. See, I didn't do the post-game in Astral Chain at all. So I would be judging it based on my experience with the campaign. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, dude. See, that's weird, right? Because beat 'em up to me implies, okay, I'm dealing with enemy opposition, right? I'm trying to get through this crowd of enemies and survive it, right? Astral Chain, it is like action adventure slop. It has so much more to it, and a lot of that stuff is not very good, in my opinion. Maybe, okay, hang on. I just thought of a little thing that we could do. Hang on. I think this is a brilliant idea. Hang on. I'm gonna blow your fucking mind in a second. Hang on. This is gonna be epic. Okay. Okay. How about Astral Chain is like here? Knoo, what's up, man? Astral Chain's core concept is so cool to me. I kind of said it's got all this progression slop. Yeah. I think, see, character action leans more toward having slop content. Maybe that's one initial revelation we can kind of put down. Yeah. So in that sense, Astral Chain is more character action. Ollie, what's up? I'll also say, I mean, see, one of my central complaints is just that you don't really have good control over when you send your Legion out and when you call it back. I think they should just map that to two separate buttons. That was one of the weirdest decisions about it, in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, kind of like here. Wondering how people feel about more juggle-heavy beat-em-ups like Guardian Heroes and Sengoku 3. I have not played Sengoku 3, but I have played Guardian Heroes. Lucario, what's up, man? Zeta's calling Radiant Silver and Progression Slop. It's routing. I call it routing. Okay, wait, let's do Guardian Heroes. Because I think Guardian Heroes is one of those games that has like it has this like exploratory sandboxy feel to it, right? So I think that makes it more adjacent to a character action game. I wish this was higher res. Can I? Man, I don't think this is quite center. Sorry guys that I'm doing all this boring fucking setup. It must be really annoying. Okay. Oh. Oh. My God. Oh my God. I don't like that. That's fine. Wait, what? Got it. Okay. Cool. I'm feeling Guardian Hero is like somewhere around here. Let me see if we can find a higher res box art. This one's cool. Yeah. Not as extreme, but Streets of Rage 4 and Fight and Rage will let you juggle enemies a bit. I see it. I see the vision. Wait. Guardian Heroes. Good game. Castlevania Lament of Innocence. Oh, this is now we're coming in with the bangers. Is the extra slop due to genre or due to the time when the genre came? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. Let's see. Streets of Rage 4. I think Streets of Rage 4, for example, it is a little more punishing and tight. So I'm kind of feeling that like closer to here, and then also is like a good game. DMC4 is up here. Bam. I think this will be very instructional. Rise, Son of Rome. I feel like it's valid for this list, but I haven't played it, so. Oh my God. The Rise, Son of Rome, dude. That's a fucking deep cut. Made in Germany, baby. Okay. I think Fight and Rage I would also put like here. I like Streets of Rage a little more, so maybe like this. God Hand. Okay, God Hand is a really interesting one. What up, V? What's up? What about progression slot beat 'em up? Ooh. That's a good question. Let's do God Hand first. God Hand. We gotta do the Japanese box art, of course. Wait. Nothing but a ripped ass fist rocketing forward. Okay, God Hand. Obviously, it's a good game. I feel like God Hand is like here. Because the crap. I think see, God Hand is a really interesting case study because obviously we've kind of determined that, okay, the nature of 3D movements makes it really hard to make these games about crowd control. The way they solved it in God Hand is by just making the movement really restrictive, you know? And I feel like that's so interesting. We haven't seen that a lot. I think that puts it more on the beat 'em up side than like a lot of other games. So, but you can be like sick nasty in it as well. I don't know. I think it still has like too many character action staples, like 1v1 fights, cancels, you know, like very rich combo system. I think I'm leaning slightly more on the right side, but yeah. Okay, FF16. Okay, wait, Final Fantasy 16. I mean, that's definitely character action. That's like definitely not a beat 'em up. That's like definitely slop action, you know? Like, there's nothing really about the crowd control or the enemy design. It doesn't really have the beat 'em up soul whatsoever. So I would put it like pretty far to the right and like kind of bad game, yeah. Dude, honestly, I like, the thing is, I got way more pissed off at Astral Chain than I did with 16. I don't know. Am I just missing something with Astral Chain? I don't know, dude. With 16, it's at least like, okay, you know what? You can make like little combo videos. Like it's like a diet DMC. It's like Walmart DLC DMC. Why not? Maybe like here. Putting AC at the same badness as FF16 is gonna make me crash out. The Nier games are interesting because they're good games, but only if you care about the story. I mean, I think they use the like aesthetic of games like in a very interesting way. I think Nier Automata is like, we could do that one. With Nier Original, I'm not gonna bother. Doesn't really feel like it makes sense. I think, see, that's hard. Cause like on the merits of the combat, I wouldn't put Nier very high. But as a game, I think it's pretty good. I think it's like definitely character action. Wait, I mean DMC 5 is definitely better than Nier. Wait, then Final Fight, fuck. This doesn't work. Wait, maybe like this. I don't want to imply that these are like Final Fight obviously is one of the best beat 'em ups, right? So how do we do that? How do we convey that? Because I want them to be like, maybe we just don't do that at all. You know what? Fuck it. Okay. Nier. I think holistically, do I like Nier more than DMC? No, I don't think so. I think this seems fine. The thing is, yeah, I need to find games where they completely fit, you know? Wait, what should be our boundaries? What should be our boundaries? This guy's never played Lobo Rabble. Okay, I have one boundary. Hang on. I thought of one. Y'all are gonna see this and be like, ah. Okay. Okay, guys, this is gonna... this is gonna be fucking epic. Okay. Okay, what's some, like, really... Like, it's really character action, but it's really fucking mid. I mean, is that DMC 5? What's a beat 'em up and it's really fucking mid? Walmart DMC with one weapon cooldown moves. Oh, hang on. I got one. There you go. Okay, perfect. I mean, DMC has some enemy aggression. There are more mid character action. I think you're kind of right. God damn it. Maho arms. Stellar Blade might be closer to the beat 'em up sector. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, DMC is the character action franchise game. Kind of makes sense. Cyberbots. I feel like they need to be. They need to be games that people are like very aware of. I think Bayonetta 2. I think Bayonetta 2 is like pretty fucking mid. You know, if we're like completely honest, right? It's like definitely stone cold mid. God of War. No, God of War is like too close to a beat 'em up, I think. I think God of War has some... You can make the beat 'em up argument for God of War. I think Bayonetta 2 has to be the one. Are we gonna add Ninja Gaiden soon? When we get the 60 FPS patch of Keep Dreaming, bro. Okay. Final Fight Streetwise. Okay. Bam. So I think, I mean, in accordance with that, let's figure out, okay, what's our... It's a good game and it's perfectly in the center. Maybe God Hand. Maybe God... Actually... What a Ninja Gaiden. Beautiful Joe, good game in the middle between beat 'em... Okay, I see that. I see it. Steve needs to be... Yeah. I think Ninja Gaiden... I kind of see it with Beautiful Joe. Well, I think Beautiful Joe is like one of those borderline edge cases. Let's do Ninja Gaiden at the top here. Bam. Should we do Ninja Gaiden 1 or 2? I don't know. Cause like, see, this implies it's like a maximum good game. No. I mean, it needs to be somewhere here, but like, wait, we'll figure that out. I think it needs to be Ninja Gaiden 2. Senran Kagura? One is Ocarina of Time coded. I feel like Ninja Gaiden 2 is like, okay, it is like aspirational video game, like really fucking good. And it's like perfectly between. Like it has both things like sort of maxed out in a way, where it ends up being like a centrist game. Okay, what's our mid beat 'em up? A perfectly mid beat 'em up, but also people need to know it kind of. It can't be like an unknown game. I've played both 3D Ninja Gaiden, and I think NG1 has its own merits. Comic Zone. I see Comic Zone. Senran, I haven't played Senran Kagura. I don't really know what to do with that. Okay, I think Streets of Rage 1. Omni Chambara. I think it needs to be like something really classic, you know? I think for the corners we need like really classic quintessential games, you know? Shredder's Revenge. God, okay. So wait, let me figure out the corners. I think Bayonetta needs to go here. And Final Fight can go here. Maybe Final Fantasy 16 is like kind of valid here. Yeah. It is like quintessential like character action slop, you know? It's like literally a combat system attached to nothing, kind of. Yeah. Actually, Shredder's Revenge. You know what? Yeah, that makes more sense. You know what? Shredder's Revenge. Let's do that. Actually, not Shredder's Revenge. Mutants in Manhattan. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, but Shredder's Revenge is a bad beat 'em up. I think that can go. This one, yeah. Oh. Nandas, you're so right. Yeah, that should work. Okay. Mutants in Manhattan. Let's do Shredder's Revenge. Is Shredder's Revenge that bad? Like, when I played it, I was like, this scene is kind of dire. I'm not gonna lie. But, I mean, it's a very polished game. So, I don't know. Okay, let's do Shredder's Revenge here. Okay, I think we figured out our corners. Let's figure out the shit that's already here. I think, Astral Train here makes sense. I think, oops. 16 here sort of makes sense. Mitsurugi Kamuhiki. Yeah, dude, I was thinking, I couldn't remember the name. That's like literally a combat system attached. It's like you hit sandbags, that's a game. X-Men is worse than Shredder. Damn. I know fucking Under the Mayo really like the X-Men game. So I don't know what's going on with that. Yakuza series. Okay, wait. So I think DMC5 is like pretty far up character action, and it's like not. It's like cool. I think DMC4. I think they're like about the same. Maybe like this. Bam. And God Hand. Oops. God Hand's gotta be like here. That feels right. I think Ninja Gaiden. It's probably like here. Maybe like here. And then DMC is like this. And then near, I think near, this looks good to me. This looks pretty good to me so far. DMC 1 and 3. Oh, the original arcade X-Men. I thought you meant the recent one. DMC 3, let's take care of that. Hang on. Devil May Cry 3. See, and by the end, we'll sort of see, okay, which genre has, like, the better kind of batting average, you know? Revengeance, valid. Okay. I think DMC3, good game. Probably like... Here. I'm like very implicitly biased toward, okay, if the game has like enemy design, it's more here. Yeah? That's sort of where my heart is kind of going. Kunio. Okay, you know what? I mean, I have played River City Girls. Yeah, dude, YouTube is just, YouTube stream, not the best. For those who wanna be less behind, consider watching on Twitch instead. Danny guy, what's up, man? Okay. Devil's Third. I haven't played that in a while. Okay. That game is bad. I was thinking, okay, that's a quintessential like bad beat 'em up. Oh, low key is probably worse than Shredder's Revenge, dude. Oh my god, yeah. We also have to rank Wanted Dead. I mean, I don't really care. Like, I just think the vanilla box art is cooler. It's not that deep. Okay. Hell yeah. Twitch is like the more important platform for me as well. It's like, it benefits me a little more if you watch on Twitch, so. A 3D graph with another Axis for Souls. Ooh. Scott Pilgrim I have not played as much, but like it also seemed kind of. Okay, guys, why can't you just make Google image search default to large images, like always? I feel like that would make my life so much fucking easier. Oh my god. Okay. Revengeance is, definitely character action. It's like about here. It's not that good. I want to say it's worse than DMC, I'm not gonna lie. I'll put it here. Oh my god. Okay. KH2 kind of came up. I'm not gonna do all the Kingdom Hearts games. I'll just do 2. I think that's good enough. I'm feeling, I mean... you know, the reason people like this game is like critical mode, threatening enemies, kind of like the controls are kind of rigid, you know? They have a rigidity to them that's like very impactful. So I want to say this is kind of closer to the beat 'em up side. I don't think that's a crazy hot take anymore, that DMC is better than MGR. I'm not the first person to say that. MGR is kind of dog shit. Like, I think people kind of forget how not good it is. No, we're not gonna do shooters. We're not gonna... I mean, I always say Resident Evil 4 is a beat 'em up. Shadows over Mystara. You got slammed in the evil... you got slammed in the public for MGR. Nah. Jacob Geller and Shamel, it's so fucking true. Okay, we gotta do the Big Daddy, of course. Devil May Cry PS2 box art. I want to say it's like here. Okay, we need some more beat 'em ups. What are like the classic beat 'em ups people always say? I think Resident Evil 4, that's like a little too cute. We're not gonna do that. I must be pretty disconnected from the zeitgeist because I feel like most people would agree that. Okay. Spike Out. Okay. Spike Out. Poster. I mean, that's like a good game. Obviously I couldn't really gel with it. That's very much a beat 'em up, even more than these games. And like, I would put like, let's put it here. Punisher, Turtles in Time. Do we want to count Yakuza? I'll think about it. Let's do Punisher, Arcade, Flyer. Oh yeah, Sifu, yeah. Punisher's like pretty cool, but like it does go a little more toward opening up the game, kind of. So I'm feeling it's definitely like somewhere here. Double Dragon. I don't have much experience with Double Dragon. TMNT. Turtles in Time. That game, I haven't played in a while. I remember that game being fucking fire. Am I wrong? Does TNT hold up? It's probably like here. I want to say, I mean, people seem to agree that the SNES version is better than the arcade version. Yeah. Okay, Sifu. Aliens vs Predator, yeah. That one's kind of cool. I like that one. Okay, Sifu. I mean, fucking phenomenal game. I'll put it like here. I mean, Sifu doesn't have juggles. Like, all these other games have juggles. So that makes me think maybe... How core are juggles as a feature of character action? No More Heroes? We'll get to it. Yeah, Blur, it's kind of... Dude, we can't just fucking multitask every game. See, I know we're all self-conscious because Blader is always harassing everybody like, where are your beat-em-up clears? Where are your beat-em-up clears? Whoa. I'm sorry I like other games, bro. See me in fucking Tetris. See me in Third Strike. Shots fucking fired. Golden Axe. I can't speak intelligently about Golden Axe. I can't say anything about it. The JoJo game for PS2. Dude, that's like basically a puzzle game. Oh, Dandy. I don't know. Literally, whenever I ask him about any game that, like, is not in his wheelhouse already, he dodges the question. This is so funny. But no hate to Blader. Okay. So, No More Heroes. I mean, let's be fucking real. On the merits of, like, a combat system... Nah. I mean, this is a game that's, like, really grasping at good ideas, but, I would put it, like, here. Somewhere. Super Ludo. So true. Let's do God of War 3. Maybe God of War 3 is like the representative God of War. We'll do one old God of War and one Norse God of War. So, I mean, 3 is like also, like, 3 combo videos are kind of nasty. That game got juggled. It's kind of insane. So, it's definitely... I haven't played it in a while, so I don't feel super confident about it, but... in terms of quality, let's put it like here. But the God of War games, they definitely have like a beat 'em up soul to them that is felt. That was definitely there. Okay, God of War Ragnarok on the other hand. Ooh, God, where do we put that? I guess it is more beat 'em up coded than character action coded. How do y'all feel about that? Am I right about that, or? I can't find a good fucking image. Oh my god. Right bottom corner. This bad god hand. See, the thing is, I understand, like, the technical merits of the God of War games. Oops. I want to crop this bitch. Okay. I just feel like they're completely let down by so much other shit that it's, like, almost not worth playing. Yeah. Like, we can praise the combat system in theory. But as a game, bro, I don't know. As a holistic game, no. I would rather play No More Heroes again. Yeah, progression is like character action coded. Let's put it like here. It's probably... Is it better than Ashley? I don't know. Okay. Genuinely has some good stuff going on comment-wise. I believe it. I believe it. Tiny Toon Adventures, yeah. That's an interesting one. I think with Astro Boy, it's like run and gun coded enough that I'm gonna sideline that. Wait. Keyboard and mouse for God of War. Okay. Interesting. Okay, this game is cool. I like this game a lot. It is sort of also, like, straight in the middle. I feel like. Okay, this is getting very crowded. Sekiro. Anybody ever dance like this? Hi-Fi Rush. The problem with Hi-Fi Rush is, like, I feel like it doesn't say anything unique, maybe, you know? It's another one of those, you know, it's like very standard kind of mechanics. I feel like it's not gonna fulfill, like, your unique spot on the list. Arcade mode at 16 is actually good. See, the arcade mode doesn't even skip all the walks and shit, right? Or the squeeze-throughs. No More Heroes 3, Loki has really good enemy design. I don't know. I guess Sekiro would be interesting to, like, think about. That's a Sekiro. So I would say the Souls games, they are more beat 'em up coded, relatively speaking. I'd put this, like, here, maybe. How do y'all feel about that? I think Monster Hunter we're not gonna do. I think that gets a little too complicated. Okay, let's compare, like, the number of games that we have so far. Knights of the Round. I haven't played it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. On the beat 'em up side. Character action side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. We could do a couple more character action games, actually. Yeah, Muramasa is a good shout, actually, because, like, we got a couple, like, 3D games where you would slot them in with character action more traditionally. But if you look at the design, they feel more beat 'em up coded. I feel like something like Muramasa, it's kind of the opposite thing, right? Where it looks like a beat 'em up, but really it's very character action coded. And I mean, I kind of like this game, but it is, I feel like I'm definitely being very charitable. No, dude, y'all need to stop with Vanquish and RE4 and Doom, okay? Like, I need to stop hearing about those games in the character action context. Y'all are being too cute. Okay, so I'll give it a very mild good. Let's, hang on. Oh my god. I do like this game. But like, the game is, it's not very expressive though. Maybe it's like here, actually. Maybe it's like here. Yeah. That feels right. Yeah, I think that's, I don't have too much overlap. I did think about Life Tertiary, but Muramasa is like the more obvious kind of simple pick. Yeah. Stranger of Paradise. I haven't played enough, but I know I wouldn't like it. Okay, we got 13. We need 3 more on this side, and then we can kind of maybe come to some conclusions. Yeah, Dragon's Crown has the has the fucking the y-axis. It has like 3 axes, if you think about it. I guess a Lament of Innocence is a good shout for like, okay, this is like a super fucking mid character action game. I have not played Evil West. I think Lament of Innocence. Actually, I think it's like here probably. Because it is you can't, it's sort of like Muramasa, you can't really do that much with the enemies, but it is kind of overrounded. Ooh, fighting. We have Fight and Rage. Absalom. I haven't played it though. Oh, Beautiful Joe, thank you. Yeah, Beautiful Joe's good. Now is Beautiful Joe more of a beat 'em up or is it more of a character action game? I feel like Beautiful Joe is more of a beat 'em up. Hey, look here. Oh, let's think about Wonderful 101. Wonderful 101. That feels non-redundant. Okay, so that's a good game, and it's definitely... See, it's very much a character action game, but with some protections against like the character action slop. So I think that puts it like here somewhere. Right? Like it's okay, you can go juggle crazy, you can do insane combos, but like all the enemies around you will actually still attack you, yeah. Do we count Tales of games? Sin and Punishment Sources, bro. Okami. Let's put like a really fucking mid. I think the pattern with the mid character action games is they will always land like here. Wait. Okay. What was the Hikai action game. What the fuck was the name of the game? Mitsurugi Kamui Hikae. I think that's a good one to include. Because that's like maxing out character action, but it's like barely a game, you know? Yeah. Mario 64. Okay, y'all are getting desperate. Y'all need to stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shit, wait. I didn't count right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? I think like 2 more. Tails Combat is super beat 'em up coded. I'm going to die on this. I mean, you can do sick nasty shit in the Zelda games. That's true. Ooh. Okay. The new Shinobi is a good one. And also, Muso games. Muso games, guys. Wait. Shinobi, Art of Vengeance, box art. What's up, Jamaru? Okay. So, I feel like this is one where it's like really mid. And it's like pretty character action coded, you know? Maybe like this. And then, honestly, I mean, this shit was like pretty bad, you know? And then, random Muso game. What's like the best Muso game? Let's do Sengoku Basara. And people say this game is cool. The thing is, I feel like Muso games are inherently kind of beat 'em up coded. Because it's so much about crowd control and blah, blah, but like the enemies are fodder, right? So I feel like that's a really interesting dichotomy. We're not doing Ninja Gaiden 4 because Microsoft. Okay. I think this looks good to me. Wait, this looks good. Okay. So, guys. What conclusions can we glean so far from this? Now, suspiciously, the bottom left corner looks a little empty. Does that prove that beat 'em ups are better than character action games? Beat 'em ups are overhyped. We don't know many bad beat 'em ups. What Shinobi for PS2? I would say that's like an action platformer, personally. There's a gap in knowledge. Yeah, obviously this is not a very scientific method. That's why the new Shinobi, definitely a character action game. Old Shinobi, action platformer. Skull Pilgrim. I like an embarrassing amount of games in the bottom. Even a bad CAG has something interesting, but bad beat 'em ups has zero. I kind of see what you're cooking. I'm kind of smelling what you're cooking. You know? I'm kind of huffing the fumes a little bit. So many mid indie. That's the thing. We didn't focus on like every game we could think of possibly. We focused on like notable games, right? Notable games that like feel distinct. Maybe Sekiro needs to be slightly lower. Yeah. I mean, let's count the games, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 good beat 'em ups. And we got... I mean, it's kind of borderline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, did I? Fuck, oh my god. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 13. Got it. I mean, that, again, those are redundant because, like, the corners, like, mirror each other. But whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do we consider these good? I mean, nah. See you, Lucario. The fact that we have characters in Tales games built around crowd control, zoning, DPS hits, and abuse, there's a lot there. Damn. It's just Tales. Dude, Tales is such an industry plan franchise. Those are not real games to me. I don't know what it is. That's the thing. It would be really easy to. That's exactly what I was saying, Blur. It would be really easy to fill out the whole thing, basically, right? But if we're going for like notable games, like it's really hard to think of a game that like you would take seriously as a beat 'em up, and like it goes here. That's maybe my conclusion. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the chat was very active today on this one. I feel like this is a hot topic, so maybe I'll go viral on Twitter again with this one. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this. Okay. Thank y'all. Yeah, no, Ninja Gaiden 3 and 4 I think are kind of redundant. It's kind of redundant. Thank y'all for tuning in. I think I'll finish the video off here. Boom. Okay, guys. We're moving to the final part of the stream. We will play some LURRUNA. Which, if you don't know, is a new GOB-like Classicvania action game by the same developer behind Disaster Arms from last year, which is a game I quite liked. And I've been hearing that this game is quite fucking good. So the FF16 fans will come for you. I'll switch to my computer, to my Windows desktop, and then we'll tap in. I think I'll eat like a tiny snack. See you, my ill Mazelper. I don't know how to say your name, but I thank you for watching, dude. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe I need to restart my PC. It's very temperamental with the capture card, I'm not gonna lie. God damn it, dude. I think, ideally, I need another monitor, and I need another capture card. And then I need to just have the Mac output to that monitor at all times, and then use my existing second monitor only for gaming. I think that's how I gotta do it, because, like, the switching is just, like, too fucking annoying. God. Yeah, dude, I was, like, kind of shocked as well. They pump games out like crazy. Okay. Turn on the computer. And while that's happening, I'm gonna pour myself some cereal, and then we're cooking. Ooh. Ugh. Guys, I've been getting into jumping rope. It's been very fun. I try to do like 10, 20 minutes every day. I did this morning as well. Like, all my feet are a little sore. My knees are a little tired. It's definitely surprisingly exhausting. I will say that. Okay, let me... Okay, there's my Steam name as well. If you want to add me, go ahead. You have my permission. You have my blessing, inshallah. I got a review key for Unbeatable as well. So probably playing that. Be playing that on stream soon. Okay, y'all. Let's get into it. I'm hooking up my controller. We're doing it. It's happening. Boom. Shakalaka. Bam. Okay. We're right in there.
Presented by PDCGT.
I don't hear... Oh. There you go. Okay. Ooh, I like this menu already. This is very cute. This is very charming. Okay. Other works, learn the moves. Okay. I'm already feeling it, yeah. Let's learn the moves. Oh. Oh, okay. It is a gobshite. Interesting. We do. It's not quite as rigid. You can still, like, when I neutral jump and then use the D-pad, then I can still maneuver a little bit. Oh. Oh. Oh shit, we got the rondo. Oh. Got it, okay. Ah. Okay, cool. Let's dive the fuck in. I'm already feeling it. Let's do practice. I'm not gonna test my luck too much. Immediately, you know. So I mean, this developer, their like graphical style is very unique. It's not like my favorite thing ever. I'm not gonna lie. I struggle a little bit to tell the individual layers apart because they all use like such similar kind of muted palettes. But it's cool. You know, it's distinct. Huh. Oh, cool. Oh, there's a timer as well. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh. Huh. Okay, cool. So if I fire at the ground... Let's experiment with that a little bit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, it always does the side area attack. Woo! The characters have varying levels of melanin. Oh, fuck. Honestly, it is kind of crazy just how much we just default to, like, pasty-ass white people in games, you know? It's such an easy thing to do if you're not thinking about it. Oh, fuck. Luke, what's up, man? I'm fucking with it so far, yeah. Ooh, wait. Oh, you slide a little bit after it. Okay, I didn't notice that. Oh, you gotta... I gotta actually land inside, though. Oh, you piece of shit. What beat'em up would you recommend to play in the Analog Pocket? Final Fight runs on it. As a CPS core. Yeah, David was so kind to also send me a review code. He sent it to me like 2 weeks ago, dude. Or 3 weeks ago, I think. And I didn't see it because fucking Twitter DMs, dude. So I'm a little annoyed that I didn't do anything on the game sooner. But I'm doing my duty now. I'm doing my due diligence. See, I'll say the battery routing is definitely something I'm very, interested in. Because I'm very hesitant to use my batteries right now. Because I don't know how many I'll get. Okay, delete the projectiles as well. That's pretty good to know. Wait, what? Isn't this? No. Yeah, for the Analog Pocket, there's a program that I use called, I have it on my Mac, it's called, like, Pocket Sync or something. I think there's a Windows version as well. It's very clean. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I've been looking at the Retroids Pocket Nova, and I'm getting very tempted. I don't have the money for it right now, but, like, goddamn. That's one of those, like, emulation handhelds, Android handhelds. And the thing about it is that it has a 120 hertz OLED display, which is kind of... and 4x3 as well. It's a 4x3 screen. That is kind of a crazy combo of features where I'm like, okay, you know what, this seems fire. Even as an emulation hater. Oh, fuck. I can't help but be very curious. Die! What? Oh, he has 2 health bars. I'm a stupid idiot. Oh god, I used all my batteries, dude. I'm a fucking shud. Honestly, that was not a terrible position to be in. Oh, that's cute. Oh, he can still hit you. No way. Ninja got 2. Turtle. Nice. This game's vibe is very charming. Yeah, I think so far they've been like, they haven't really ported their games to Switch very much, to consoles in general. I think they use Construct 3, right, as their game engine, which is very old school PC engine. I don't think it has like console support like that, so could be kind of tricky, unfortunately. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Psycho Chaser. I think it's the only game that I know by name. You know, it's this one and then also Disaster Arms. I was not really familiar with their work before that. Honestly, the level 1 install seems kind of worth it. Like, what I'm getting from the enemy design a lot is like, okay, you really have a limited time before they will definitely reach you. And then it's like up to you to find out, okay, how do I do enough damage to like protect myself? I'm still kind of shocked that Matthew managed to port logic bombs like so quickly to the Switch. Just out of nowhere. It was very cool. See, and I got the game for free on his Patreon. So, I was happy to be able to like support him with the Switch version. By just buying that. $800 logillion. See, Nando's, I'm in the same boat, kinda. I do hate turning on my PC. I literally stream on a MacBook, dude. Like, I have an insane degree of mental illness. Okay, wait. Oh, fuck. So you do have lives, even on practice mode. I'm guessing I need to restart the level if I run out of lives. Why did I do that? Why did I waste some batteries? Oh my god. Compared to disaster arms, I feel like I'm gelling much more with the level design. Like, it feels a lot more deliberate somehow. Oh, you get extends for batteries. I didn't know that. What the hell? At what point do you get the extend? Yeah. That is accurate, Dylan. The thing is, with disaster arms, it was so close to Alien Soldier in a lot of ways that I found it a little distracting, you know? And it was really hard not to compare the two games. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Every 20 batteries, okay. Up and at him. But I guess that the extends only matter on advanced mode, probably. Advanced onward. Oh my god, stop. And you see where they're gonna come out of with the little cracks, so that's completely my fault. Oh. Oh. Oh fuck, I wasn't looking. Oh god. Why did I do that? I would say the visual style is not my favorite, but I do like that it's unique. You know, I respect it a lot. Oh, no! Since more for distinct compared to the class of has into us, a lot of inspiration from... Yeah, like, for me, it was really hard not to think about what Disaster Arms was missing compared to Alien Soldier, yeah. Yeah, definitely on this stage, I'm not having the visibility problems for sure. So that's good. No! Oh my god! Okay. God damn it. Oh god, I'm such an idiot. God damn it, dude. Okay, I gotta use my batteries more. I think that's the only solution. I love the little mole. Okay. Oh, you piece of shit. Okay. Nice. Yeah, honestly, I think that's very clean. It's very elegant. Oh god. That's funny. I couldn't help but notice this game runs at 120 FPS. Like you can run it at higher than 60. Obviously I'm not streaming at once. I mean, I don't think that's a thing. I don't think you can do 120 FPS video on Twitch. But I'm playing it at 120, and like you can tell the animations are actually like scaling correctly. So that's pretty cool. And Disaster Arms was capped at 60. If I'm not mistaken. Oh my god, holy fuck. Did I get him? Oh fuck. Dragon, that's a good question on him. Oh yeah, yeah, I think Maria from Round of Blood, that is a good comparison, yeah. I didn't think of that. That makes a lot of sense. Oh fuck. Oh, you bastard. This shit's intense, dude. Holy fuck. I'm a dumbass idiot. There's definitely like a very specific style of synth that he uses, that he likes to go to. Like he gives those games a very very distinct texture, kind of. Oh fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm gonna level 2. Oh, fuck. Oh, that didn't help me. Oh! Oh, I'm so stupid, dude. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh shit. Hang on. Can I make it? Ooh. Oh fuck. Oh, give me that. Dude, the way the lasers like deform as they come at you is so fun. Oh. Nice. Okay, we got it. Oh, fuck. Hang on. You piece of shit. Ooh, that's nice that you, can relay stuff, Ozzy. I don't have anything off the top of my head, but, definitely in chat if y'all have any questions for the developer, definitely take advantage of that. Wait. Why did I jump there? Why did I do that? Oh my god. Do I need to? Hang on. Oh, I'm an idiot. Wait, I gotta do this. Got it. Fuck. Ah, that's cool. Ooh. Oh. This is a game for the true gobshites. Huh. Oh. Okay. I wasn't sure if the fog is safe. Hey, babe, is that a raincoat? Yes, it is! Oh, fuck. No! Shit. I lost all my batteries.
I'm gonna buy the entire
Oh shit!
Earth and
Vinny,
be
thank you for the
king.
sub. Thank you so much. I'm not doing super well, but it's a fun game. I'm having fun with the video game, and that's all that matters. Ugh. So how many levels does this game have? Hang on, let me check. 6 main stages, okay. Let's do one more and then we basically go half the game.
I'm gonna buy the entire Earth and be king.
What's up, Jenny? Thank you so much for your sub. Welcome to the board. The board of directors. Okay. Guys, do I have what it takes to be a gobshite? Do I have what it takes to be a gobshite? Oh shit. Oh! Got that. Spearman Waterworks is a fun name. Oh fuck. Oh my god, these fucking fish! Oh my god. Dude, this game is intense, man. Holy fuck. Like, it's not fucking around, even on practice mode. Lebanese gobshite. Lebanese Maoist. Okay. Oh fuck. So yeah, notice I did the install, and the install it doesn't persist past the screen boundary, like when you do the transition, the area transition. But you did lose the batteries, so that's a little frustrating, but not that big a deal. I mean, nothing you can't route around. Oh my god, I'm just gonna go a Lebanese lesbian. See, I was talking about this, so y'all don't know, on my German podcast, I called myself the Lebanese Maoist, and I got some heat. I had one person say, like, hey, don't you know that Mao Zedong did, like, a lot of fucked up shit? And I gave them like a sincere explanation and all that shit. But like the same, like one evening later, I had Rene Bombman over at my place. And I told him about this, and he was like, oh my god, these fucking wokies. Not exactly what he said. But yeah, that was pretty funny. It pushes you to be more reactive, more than proactive with your battery usage, but I get it. I used to have a Mao shirt I used to go to school with when I was fire. Nah, fuck. Okay, whatever. There you go. The teachers made me write an extra essay on Mao, so I'm aware of what he did in math class. That was so fire. See, here's the thing. Mao, dog shit at like farm development, land development, farmland development. But he had some good ideas. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. What? Oh, you piece of shit. White people when there's violence against landlords instead of poor people. I did write the essay, but I couldn't present it because it was too positive. I then went on and bought myself the Red Bible. That's so fire. I want to see the Discord wokies go try and do better land development in rural China. I mean, apparently the big mistake that he did was like he killed all the birds, right? But like, and that like fucked everything up beyond belief. And it's like, okay, man. The thing is, if he did that, right, that tells you that we were at a stage of like human development where that was not obvious. That's not a good thing to do, yeah. So I love his face, man. He looks cool. Oh fuck. Oh, you fucking bastard, man. You've met me at a very Chinese time in my life. God. Got that. Just got my music fashion film CD that I accidentally bought without being signed. Damn. Yeah, this goes hard. I basically went to China maxing when I was 15. I mean, next death. No, sorry. Second to next death. I'll get... Oh, fuck. I'll get, like, all my batteries back, so... Then I can cook them. But obviously that's not a good strategy to lean on. For later difficulties. Okay, how do I deal with this guy? Oh my god. Splair, what's up? Let me think. I wonder if... Yeah, I was thinking maybe I should pre-move to the top platform, like to be above him. That feels like it makes sense, yeah. You're joking. No, I lost half my bat. Oh my god, bro. Okay, whatever. Wait. Hang on. I'm such a piece of shit. Oh my god. All right. Okay, let's see. Oh, you fucking bastard, man. Oh god. Oh my god. Wait. How do I... Bro. He's so hard to follow. Okay, I can be on top of him. It's not gonna work. How does that work? Wait. How do I make this consistent? Hang on. So I'm gonna be here. Okay, wait. Okay, he can shoot up. I cannot shoot through the platform. Oh my god. Okay, I need to use the platform to redirect. I think that's the thing. Aim his shots at me and then jump. Okay. Okay, I got it. I got the strat. Would anybody like some salsa? Okay. The giant hitbox is a disadvantage. Okay, wait for him to shoot. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Oh, you fucking bastard, man. Wait, when I'm shooting in the water... Huh. When I shoot in the water, my bombs are diffused. Okay. I kinda get it. God damn it. Oh, you fucking bastard, man. Oh my god. Okay, his patterns are pretty unpredictable, I'm not gonna lie. Hang on. Oh, fuck you. See, this attack still gets me. Going with the little grenades. Oh, God damn it. The thing is, I like pre-jump because I want him to shoot his fireballs up. But then I get hit by the grenades sometimes. Maybe I should just be more patient? I don't know. Maybe, maybe that is it. Okay. You piece of shit! I hate you. See, that's a bad position to be in. That's a bad position to be in. Base Snake, what's up? I definitely want to be on the same side as him. I think that's much more advantageous. What are you gonna do? Okay. Oh, fuck off, dude. Oh! Oh yeah, I like Brand New Day. I thought it was good. Ha! That's a good time to do damage. Okay. Ha! Okay. I definitely prefer to be on his side, right? When he does the grenades, getting to the other side is a little tricky. Okay. Hang on. Oh my god, why do I keep doing that, dude? Oh my god. Oh, so bad this game. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... That's fine. Backseating is explicitly encouraged on this stream. I'm pro backseating. I'm pro backseating, dude. I'm not too proud to be backseated. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm such an idiot, dude. Oh my god. Oh. Oh! Oh my god, stop! It's on the water surface. It did it on the water surface. Oh my god, that makes so much sense, but I didn't. See, I didn't try that before because I felt like I want more distance from him, but maybe you're right. See? I don't know. I don't exactly know how he's supposed to do that. Oh, dude, these grenades are fucking insane. That is so mean. Back from far away and stuff. Yeah. Wait, you can? Oh. You're right. Thank you. Got that. That's crazy. Oh, Luke, you're so... I could kiss you, dude. You're so right. Okay, when he does the grenades, I should just not fucking move, dude. Because I can still dodge the other shit, like, relatively comfortably. You bastard. That was fucked up. That was fucked up. Oh, fuck. You piece of shit. Got him! Holy fuck. Nice. See, Rene, I don't know what the politically correct way to read the joke is. Guys, I watched the FD Signifier Tyler Perry video the other day. And so Tyler Perry, dude, you have to understand, y'all, I'm a fucking Lebanese guy from Germany. So I don't know who the fuck Tyler Perry is, right? I've never seen a Tyler Perry movie. Anyway, speaking of Rosa Parks, apparently there's a Tyler Perry movie where they basically concoct a scenario where the main character of the movie is the reason for why Rosa Parks stayed on the bus. And it's not because it was not an act of resistance, it was just like pure circumstance. According to that story. And that's obviously unbelievably problematic, but also very funny. He was unavoidable in mid-2000s America. Isn't FD... Oh my god, dude. No, dude, he totally has, like, regular politics. He's, like, totally fine, totally normal. It's just some fucking insane idiots on Twitter going absolutely fucking crazy style. There's this one dude on Twitter, Bad Empanada, and here's the thing. He's made useful videos on, like, Israel-Palestine, right? But the way he directs his outrage is, like, completely fucking useless and insanely stupid. And he's, like, the type of guy who thinks it's, like, cool and funny to use anti-Semitic slurs. And, like, anti-black slurs and shit. And that's the guy that people listen to as, like, an authority on fucking Palestine, you know? That was the guy who was like, yeah, FD Signifier is a Zionist, you know? Is that really a guy we should be listening to? I don't think so. FD Signifier, he just did like a 2-hour-long pro-Palestine video. Ooh. Oh, you piece of shit. I live like 45 minutes from a studio. It's very fun. That's crazy. Next time in Atlanta, I'll holla at you. I got to see the Atlanta bus stop for like an hour. Waiting for my bus to Virginia. And that's all I saw of the city. I need to watch the Boondocks. I feel like I would like it. Oh, Blur, you're also in Atlanta. That's fire. Okay. I have a lot of residual attachment to Seattle, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if I were to move to the States, I would move to Seattle. The bus system actually wasn't nightmare when I went to school, but I don't know, post-COVID. See, that's the thing, when I see sort of the desertion of, like, American cities, I couldn't tell if it's just like that, or if it's post-COVID, you know? Is Killer Mike still based? He's a capitalist, yeah. His main thing is, like, I'm a capitalist and I like guns. So, yeah. But he has good takes, too. A lot of it's just like that, yeah. See, I love the idea of being, like, a famous millionaire in LA. That really appeals to me. But also, oh my god, LA. It's barely a city, dude. To be fair, I didn't really get to see the downtown that much. But... ooh. But just everything I did see was like, it felt so disconnected and so, oh god. So like sparsely populated. You don't want that. Middle of the week, 2005. I interned at a company in LA and I hated it the whole time. Damn. I think Seattle is like a good sweet spot, you know? It's like, okay, it's a walkable city, but it's definitely a city. And it's on the West Coast. Because West Coast, best coast. I do have like, I have a big soft spot for the West Coast. So... I did love New York, though. I'm not gonna lie. New York, I could also see. How is, like, Atlanta density? How is the Atlanta density? I'm very curious about that. As a city, doesn't have a lot going on. But we've got a good food scene. I love NYC so much, but that's because I spend most of my time in the US there. Okay. I spent, like, a weekend in NYC. Like, for small-scale shit. Cool, cool. No trees in LA. Man, I like Seattle. The thing is, I will say, I mean, Seattle, obviously very fruity vibes, you know? Obviously very soy. But that's okay with me. People don't live in Atlanta, we live outside and go... Yeah, okay, see, that's classic. I understand that. If I were American, I'd be a Boston guy. I have family in Boston, actually. I'm just... Dude, my brain is turned off. It's really dense downtown, but how I always describe it as NYC if it had a bunch more space. I also like how if you drive it, but you have a nice nature to enjoy. Okay. How is the cop city shit going, actually? Is that still like an issue? Is it moving forward? See, one of my big issues is like I have a driver's license, but I don't drive. It's just there hasn't been like really a good reason or opportunity for me to get a car. And I've been like, I've had my license for 10 years and I haven't really I don't really have like a lot of practice just driving. Yeah. So I would be starting from scratch if I got a car again. Okay. Democrat who support Cop City or Republican, that's fire. Oh my god. Maybe I should move to Mamdanistan. Yulia, she always gets upset when I say Mamdanistan. Because she's like, yeah, it's like low-key racist. And I'm like, is it? That's my brother. You know? I can say that to him. I have the pass. Oh my god. Oh, okay. No, he's not Lebanese. He is, Pakistani. Or is it Indian? One of the two. I'm sorry, that's like very racist, I'm sorry. Grew up in Uganda. And he is a Muslim, so it's close enough. I think you can say it, but you need to do a land acknowledgement. Renee, I recently taught you what a land acknowledgement is, okay? And now you're like deploying it just casually. As if you'd known like this whole time. Atlanta's about to become Omega woke, though. I can feel it. It'll be based, especially since Marvel. Oh, Mom Doniston. I don't know if Cologne, Germany is stolen land, but if I knew, I would do a land acknowledgement. Of course, because I'm woke. Damn, I definitely want to go again, man. I definitely want to visit the States again. Oh, fuck. Oh, you bastard. People in Atlanta with cars are misanthropes. They want you gone. How is public transport in Atlanta? Can you just get around? What's like a bikeable city in the States? What's a city where you can like feasibly get around with a bicycle? That's like low-key very important to me. Oh, fuck. Like in Cologne, I live very central, and I'm just literally anywhere in the city within like 20 minutes on my bike. It's so sick. See, that's why Berlin for me is just so... It's just so much less appealing. It's way too big to bike. I think you need to go to Canada for the commie shit. In and out of the city, the bus system is shocking. Damn, okay. You can get a place, but there's a lot of NIMBY people who fight against Hispanics here. Very useful. Within the city itself is all of the train system, which is mostly good. Okay. Cool. Oh, you piece of shit. I should have backflipped. Oh, fuck. Train plus bike is the winning column in Berlin. That makes sense. I would like, dude, like living in Berlin for like 3 months or something to like test it out. I think that would be kind of fire. Just to see how I feel about it. Okay, I need to shoot the missiles. Woo! Oh fuck, why did I do that? Oh! Did I get him? No way! Hell yeah, dude! Okay, guys, that's half of LURRUNA. I'd say Kletzbeck or Neukron would be the ideal areas for you, but then replace Kletzbeck, yeah. Okay, that was half of LURRUNA. I enjoyed it. I like it. Cool game. Wait, if I do run game. Resume from any complete area. Okay. Got it. Wait. Okay, I can start with area 4. Nice. Okay, I'll finish the game from there. I'll let y'all know how I feel. But for now, this is it. This is the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, I'm sweaty. I'm tired. I need to go to bed. I gotta work on videos tomorrow. You know how it is. You know what's up. All the shit that we recorded yesterday, I basically finished editing it, but I need to start doing the thing where I like remind people to subscribe. So I want to record that like as an actual insert, and then I can just put it generically in every video. Thank you guys so much that y'all enjoyed it, that y'all appreciate it. That's very sweet. I think the beat 'em up character action shit has potential. Let's see. I'm not gonna immediately do like an action game tier list. I feel like that's a little too redundant. What will I do tomorrow? I got Smash 6 wishlist, Metroid Ravenous wishlist, Metroidvania discussion. Should action games have combos? Cheese. Obviously, I'm saving that for when I talk to Jake, hopefully. Saving and save states. A couple games I could review on stream. What do I want to play tomorrow? I guess Truxton. Is one I also have a review key for. So, yeah. We'll see. If y'all have ideas for things you want to see, let me know. A third action game too. Well, that's why I gotta space it out a little bit. That's why I gotta wait a little bit. Okay. I'll see y'all very soon. Tomorrow around the same time. And then Thursday we're playing some motherfucking Tokon. Hell fucking yeah, dude. Okay. I'm signing off. Maybe I need like a blast off meme to end the streams with. I know that's like a thing, right? Where you have like a little oh, I helped you PB on TJ4 with fire. So sick. Nice. You know, like streamers, they have like a little video that they play at the end of the stream to like close it out, you know, to blast off. Maybe I need something like that. You need to lose the boomer soundboard. Okay. Bye, y'all. Bye.